Teacher. Hello teacher, this is Ielts speaking stats and this is part 1 and the first question is that do you like listening to music? Uh, yeah, to be honest, yes. So far I haven't met anyone dislike listening to music. Sometimes I like to listen to instrumental music because it highly benefits for my imagination when I designing or writing log. However, when the workload is too heavy, that require me to highly focus on music is a huge distraction for me. Yeah, and the second is that when do you listen to music? Well, music is essential for my to human in the whole world, so I'm not exception. I usually listen to music. Mm, I usually listen to cheerful music when I need motivations, and while sad music is one of my preference um, in the bad mood. Yeah. And with her, how much time do you spend listening to music every day? I mentioned I don't like. I prefer working. I prefer working in silence. So after a long day at school, a long hour of working with stressful, yeah, with pressures, I cheer out myself with music um, about 1 hour to help me stay energetic so I can get back to work later. Uh, what's your favorite kind of music? Uh, yeah, my music stay very widely from west to east and from the 90 to the modern EDM, but it's underground is considered as a kind of music. Then yeah, that's my favorite music on the time. More than half of my playlist is underground music like rap, and I always keep myself updated the new underground singer. Have you ever been to a concert before? Mm, One in a blue month, I attend a concert. Since the tickets rise for since the tickets rise, it choose it's too much. Maybe it's out of my risk because I'm a university student, so I can only stay at home and watch it online. It was last month that I finally did go to a concert on my own. Obviously, this is my idol concert then wow with his friends, and it was absolutely out of the world and unforgettable for me. Have you ever learned to play a musical instrument? I learned to play the organ when I was a kindergarten. My grandmother taught me how to play the organ, and I love that moment. I feel that it's warmer and it's bond my relationships with my family, and whenever I like organ, I feel that I can escape from my daily routine. Yeah. Did you often listen to music when you were a child? Since my parents are music lovers and they have a very good taste, um, I was exposed to the all kind of music at very young age. Sometimes my mom sent me to live with her lullaby until I can get any message at that time because I just a baby. My mom said that I always cheer up when listening to them. Hello teacher, this is Park Choose. I am listening. Oh, I am speaking, sorry. And describe a creative inventor or musicians. User says who this person is, what this person does, uh, how he, how you know this person, and explain why you think this person is creative. Uh, and that is my answers. Uh, yeah, I'm going to talk about a musician and a rapper I really admire. That is Dan Vogel, who has inspired many young people like me to follow our dream and stay true to our belief. Coming from working class families, Dan's style and character strongly relate his background. For instance, he chose to stay underground instead of enjoying spotlight. One of the reasons why he chosen to stay underground is that it enabled him to really create the love for art without any parallels or agendas. I think the key to his success is that his strong will, that strive on staying true to his roots by mixing Vietnamese and Western culture in his rap. A mark of Temple is that he nominated uh, We Joy Awards in 2018. I found out about Temple just because I am a big fan of rap music and easy to find his song, and I am crazy about it at the first time. The reason I'm into dance music is that he has worked hard for his success. He takes years with practicing and following any form of training, then vow is a self-taught artist. He expressed that his music isn't just for money. What makes his rap stand out is how well he describes his way to achieve simple inner peace and love. Some notable big hits are Đưa nhau đi trốn, Anh đến càng nhiều ngoài em, Lộn xộn. He has built an intimate fans from the scene of connection he gives to his listeners. I really admire people who have worked hard to get where they are, and the fact that he's right on the song, he's right on his song. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that is part three speaking out. And the first one, why do people think that music is important? Well, obviously, it's evident that music like an important part in our life. Firstly, music can nurture ourselves and make us feel emotional. Secondly, uh, music can help us remember certain things and time in our life. It could be used to relax or to focus. And next, it can even motivate people or calm them down when they are stressed. So there are an abundant benefits of benefit that music brings to us. To me, music is like a pivotal part of my life. Initially, I always listen to music when I go out, because it helps me. It keep my brain distract from the conscious traffic that's surrounding. I use it to keep me to help me stay calm in stressful situations. Yeah. The second question: do you think that music should be taught to children? Absolutely yes. I feel that this education system, especially in Vietnam, tend to memorize theory way too much and harbor any kind of creative or originalities. They just want to retain the greatest useless information. In unrealistic situations, yes, the children do like an instrument or do other unrelated subject would allow their imaginations to run wide and they may discover their hidden talent and really excel at something different from passive intellectual passive intellectual subjects. Uh, the third, how important is this culture to her music traditions? I think it's terribly important because music is the sound of tradition, sound of custom and cultures. Sadly, the young generations these days tend to slow construct and dismiss their traditional music in the same way they slow contact with themselves. With not with both themselves and their with the family, older, the older. So do I think this is time they rediscover the value what they grew out and what they think that's out of date. Do you think the internet affected the music industry in what ways? Definitely, I agree that the internet has really affected to the music industry. For one, I'm sure that some artists have lost money cruelly due to the illegal download. Secondly, I think that with the cyber era, uh, the artists are exposed to the world much more easily and we have so much information at a one click. I'm sure that it is much easily to get famous and get your name out there, out of the world nowadays. Do you think it is possible to judge someone's personalities from their style in music? Uh, I think that's a difficult question because it depends on our um, our feeling. I think maybe it's reasonable to judge someone through personalities based on their music taste. Let's have some example. A person who loves rock music, he or she uh, is always energetic and full of energy, full of energy, and a person who loves ballads with slow melodies is always emotional. It sounds emotional one, and in this, however, it's the case. The kind of music people listen to don't be to themselves, or is it the way hidden their they hidden themselves from the true personality. Yeah, and finally, that is there any future for CDs? Mm, it is sad to say that we we have no future for CDs. Uh, but personally, yeah, personally, CDs seem to disappear because the existence of the internet. Today, only very little people can keep up with the latest song, massive hits of music, to listen to their favorite song without any chart. Even they want to download track from the internet, they only need to pay a little money for a talent. Uh, Besides, however, the CD will be broken after a long time using, which is less convenient than online music. For that reason, CD will become less popular in the future. And that's all for my speaking IELTS test. Thank you for your listening and have a good day.